Welcome to Columbix Island, the island in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of cities that is now a country. Today we'll be focusing on Santa Jorge. Well, not that part of Santa Jorge, this part of Santa Jorge, the hills in Santa Jorge. Famous football player Connor Ghetto, who is not just famous for football, also for his role in the 1992 horror movie The Man in the Hockey Mask Part 7. He was found dead in his Santa Jorge mansion. He had been shot 4 times. The SJPD has no suspects so far, but locals are saying it's his ex-husband, Martha Ghetto, who recently divorced Connor Ghetto. This is a sad day for horror fans and football fans. The team that drafted him, the Palm Grove Thugs, is having a memorial their next game for one of the best football players ever. His achievements, like a gold-tier movie and 7 championships wins, will be remembered forever. May he rest in peace. Now we're going to focus on the city of Las Palmas in the southern part of the island. Las Palmas was the city with the most damage, but the Palm Isle had a lot of damage, and so did all the way over in Saint City and Tortugas Beach. This tsunami had a huge range, going from Las Palmas all the way to Saint City. Some even predicted the tsunami to be bigger and said it would get all the way into the inland and go to St. Green, which is a crazy thought, but let's be glad that did not happen. But Las Palmas is going into complete rebuilding, and some suburbs of Las Palmas have even just said that they aren't a town anymore because of the damage. There was so much damage, and it was one of the biggest tsunamis ever recorded. Once again, we are focusing on another place. This time, Palm Grove. Not just anywhere in Palm Grove. The hood of Palm Grove. The most dangerous parts. A member from the Blues gang got into a fight with the gang member from the Greens gang, and it eventually went into a full-out gunfight in downtown Palm Grove. The violence could be heard all around the city. Blood was draining down the streets. It was a dangerous day to be out in Palm Grove. At least 3 civilians were killed in the crossfire, and more than 40 Green gang members were killed, and almost 25 Blue gang members were killed. And reinforcements by the police were sent to shut down the gang war in downtown Palm Grove, but it eventually ended up in 2 policemen being shot. Eventually, the SWAT came in and a militia, so that was shut down quickly. But later in the day, in Santa Jorge, a drive-by happened, and 2 green gang members were shot, and all gang violence has been shut down. A new part of the Santa Jorge police was created only to focus on gang violence, same in Palm Grove, and towns like some other towns such as San Hernandez decided to do the same. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but the Greens and Blues have always been in a rivalry since the 1940s. So this is not a new occurrence, but it's the most brutal in a decade. We're moving once again, and this time we are going to Freedom City up in the north. But we're going to be talking about something southern in the north. The chain Rooster Co. is known for its southern fried chicken. it is being sued. A woman from Freedom City claims there was a beating chicken heart in her mashed potatoes with gravy. The company denies all charges, but it will be going to court next year, so let's let the judges decide on that one. I love Rooster Kill. I love the chicken legs. They're really good. Chicken thighs are a close second. But I hope they don't get sued. I don't know if I believe the woman, but the judges are going to decide that.